Hi everybody, my name is Dennis Gomez and today I'll be discussing data at rest, data in use, and data in transit. Data at rest is data that is not being accessed and is stored on a physical drive. It can be easily accessed and shared. Data at rest can be data stored on file servers, databases, flash drives, and hard drives. It is recommended that data at rest be encrypted with asymmetric key using AES, 3DES, and Blowfish. For databases, data can be encrypted using transparent data encryption. Data in use can be accessed and used by users in one or more applications. Data in transit is data that is transported from point A to point B via email, web, work applications like Teams, instant messaging like WhatsApp, and any form of public or private communication channel. Data in transit is highly encouraged to be encrypted using SSL, TLS, SSH, HTTPS, SET, and IPsec to prevent network sniffing attacks. Data in transit is encrypted with asymmetric key. I would secure data at rest by using token and biometric authentication, BitLocker encryption, file access privileges, port security, ACLs, secure access point, USB access restriction, and network-based intrusion prevention systems. Mobile device management can also be implemented in mobile and laptop devices through end protection. In case of data in repository, data leak prevention is recommended to be able to delete data and block access to certain users in case they violate any security policy within the organization. I would secure data in use by setting complex passwords, policies, and two-factor authentication for users when they access information in the system and setting a timeout in the system when the user is inactive. I will secure data in transit by implementing email encryption, secure file transfers with the best encryptions, data leak prevention by blocking confidential information to leave the organization, and cloud access security brokers by making sure user complies with organization policies to detect if user tried to download confidential data. Keeping data always secure can be a challenge, and it takes group effort to accomplish it. Even if the best security measures are in place to keep data in any state secure, users must be willing to follow these policies. Data in transmission has a huge risk, as it is impossible to maintain control at the receiving end. Email encryption only protects data in transit, but once it has been downloaded by the recipient, the security is no longer in your control. In transit, protection with digital rights can be implemented to only allow the user for viewing the data and prevent them from printing, downloading, editing, and sharing if it is confidential data. Data in use can be exported into different file formats and can become data at rest when exported and saved to the local drive. USB access restrictions should be set in place to secure data at rest and prevent the user from storing copies of confidential data in USB devices. Strong policies and measures should also be in place to allow users to download company data in corporate devices. Non-disclosure agreements should be signed by users to acknowledge that it is prohibited to store confidential information in personal devices. For data in use, conditional access or role-based access control tools should be implemented to allow access to data based on the user's role or other parameters such as IP address and location. Access control verifies the user has the required permissions to access the data in use, as once the user has access, they can decide to do whatever they want with that information. Thank you very much for listening.